When you plan a wildlife trip, you usually have to choose between two conflicting goals: absolute solitude or guaranteed animal sightings. Take this rhinoceros, for example. It's an incredible view, but you're sharing that moment with a dozen other safari vehicles. That is the reality of commercialized wildlife tourism. Raimona National Park, Assam's 6th national park, was declared in 2021 specifically to offer the opposite experience. At Disha Er Khoje, we evaluate destinations based on their actual purpose. Raimona is a recovering, strictly protected ecosystem. It prioritizes biological integrity over tourist convenience. The real question isn't whether the park is good. It's whether you are the specific type of traveler who values a pristine environment enough to work for it. That work starts with reaching the park, located at the extreme western edge of Assam, in the Kokrajhar district. This map shows how Raimona functions as a massive geographic bridge. It connects directly to Bhutan's Phibsu Wildlife Sanctuary to the north and continues west to link with the Buksa Tiger Reserve. This creates a contiguous green corridor for wildlife. This protection is a hard-won victory. This archival photo of a Bodo protest represents decades of political struggle. The park's creation is a milestone for the stability and conservation of the Bodoland territorial region. Visiting Raimona means entering a politically and ecologically sensitive frontier. It is a place that demands a high level of respect from the traveler. That sensitivity is reflected in the biome, a sub-valley tropical wet evergreen forest. This is a dense, dark, wet environment. Moving through this foliage, you realize how difficult it is to spot anything on the forest floor. In forests this thick, you won't see herds of elephants roaming across open fields. If you come here expecting the easy visibility of a grassland safari, you will be disappointed. The reward here is found by looking up. The dense canopy is home to rare, endemic species that have evolved specifically for this closed ecosystem. The Golden Langur is the primary draw. It is the mascot of the Bodoland region, and tracking these primates through the trees is the height of the Raimona experience. You'll also find several species of hornbills. These birds require exactly this kind of undisturbed, old-growth timber to survive. To enjoy this park, you must trade the instant gratification of ground-level sightings for the patience required to observe the canopy. Because the ecosystem is so sensitive, the BTR government enforces very strict logistical rules. Private vehicles are prohibited within the park boundaries. To go inside, you must use the authorized local infrastructure. This ledger shows the system. You must hire a local gypsy safari. This planning protects the forest and supports the local community. But be prepared. Short routes start at 2,200 rupees, and deep forest expeditions can exceed 10,000. This premium rate secures absolute silence and zero crowds. You are investing in exclusive forest access and the preservation of a recovering ecosystem. To see the edge of this recovering world, you have to travel to Jamdwar. This is the Sankosh River. Standing here puts you right on the border of India and Bhutan, surrounded by steep, ancient forests. Historically, this was a popular, unregulated spot where local groups would come for large weekend picnics. Today, national park laws have banned those loud gatherings and casual parties. The area is now a quiet biological corridor. The trade-off is clear. Visitors sacrifice recreational freedom so that this international border ecosystem can remain pristine. So when you weigh the high costs against the dense forest and strict rules, who is this park actually for? Look at this decision tree. Your primary goal determines your outcome. If you want a checklist of predators and easy photo ops for social media, Raimona will be a disappointment. You would be much happier at an established park like Kaziranga. However, if you value total silence and the thrill of tracking endemic species in their natural habitat, Raimona is one of the best investments you can make in India. A bad experience here is almost always the result of a mismatch in expectations. The park is operating exactly the way a conservation zone should. Our final Disha Er Khoje verdict is that Raimona National Park is a critical addition to the Indian wilderness. We commend the Bodoland territorial region for choosing ecological health over mass tourism. If you have the patience, the budget, and the respect for the wild, Raimona is an absolute must visit.